and dive right in. Oh, of course, and it's me. Classic move. Back to me, but this time about some Apple hardware that you may be interested in. So the story, future AirPods could use IR cameras for in-ear gesture control. IR cameras in your ears. What will the geniuses at Apple think of next? That's directly from a commercial. Did anyone get that reference? Maybe not. Let's see here. Apple could equip a future AirPods variant with camera modules. The earbuds may incorporate an IR camera like the one Apple uses for iPhone's Face ID. Wait a second. They haven't even put this in the MacBook Pro. We're going to get this in the AirPods? I don't know. I mean, but this is Ming-Chi Kuo. This could help the AirPods Pro to better integrate with the Vision Pro and improve spatial computing, or the spatial computing experience. In a Medium post, TF International analyst Ming-Chi Kuo says Apple will mass-produce AirPods with IR camera modules in 2026. Dude, I kind of feel like Ming-Chi Kuo has been getting kind of zany in some of his predictions, and some of them haven't panned out recently. And now I just feel like he's trying to troll us. Like, this almost feels like an April 1st Medium post. I wonder if he got his months wrong and posted this on July 1st instead. Kuo says when a user is watching a video with the Vision Pro and wearing the new AirPods, if users turn their head to look in a specific direction, the sound source in that direction can be emphasized to enhance the spatial audio computing experience. Interestingly, the Vision Pro already does this, so what exactly Kuo means when he says this is unclear. Okay, cool. The AirPods could use the IR camera for in-ear gesture control by detecting changes in the environment. This would have benefits for all products like the iPhone that don't have any means of tracking hand gestures. Over the years, we had heard rumors that Apple is working on AirPods with health sensors. I believe that more. They could pack a temperature sensor to monitor your body temperature. While Kuo did not mention it, Apple might use the IR camera to track temperature changes. What do you think, Lewis? Is this happening? Are we getting cameras in the ear holes? Ear cams?
I mean, this is the first time we've heard of this, right? I mean, it is not the first time we've heard of it. Gesture controls, I mean, I guess maybe that's okay. Maybe, like, if you can go like this and turn the volume up or down, maybe that's great. I mean, it seems hard to believe they could fit a little camera in those tiny little earbuds. I mean, wouldn't you rather take like an extra hour or two of battery life?
Yeah, I could think of so many things I'd rather take than a camera in my ear. And it's also going to make for some awkward FaceTime call experiences when you accidentally activate the camera inside your ear and everyone has to see that you haven't been using Q-tips as often as you should, unlike me, who uses them at least 2 or 3 times a week, Lewis.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thanks for the
sparkling
ear
hygiene
ear update.
I think it's important that people pay attention to their ear hygiene. You know, like when you stand next to someone and you all of a sudden you catch a glimpse of the inside of their ear and you just see all that wax in there and you're like, ugh.
Who do you hang out with?
Swine. Clean your ears. Anyway.
I can't believe you use Q-tips and not a cold cloth. Just wad it up and swirl it in.
You know, I haven't ever thought to try that. But they're so thick and luxurious, I feel like that would be hard to actually get into your ear hole.
Because might be harder to get out. What if it just latched on and you couldn't get it out?
That was it. It just got stuck in there, which, you know, we do not recommend. So if you try that at your own risk, although you would have the cleanest ear canals in your zip code. I know that much for sure. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that this is a wacky one. Putting a camera, they haven't even added a FaceTime camera to the MacBook Pro. And I remember that Gurman was saying one of the reasons they haven't done that is because they can't fit it into the lid of the MacBook Pro, and yet they're going to fit it into the AirPods.
Well, it's because the MacBook Pro lid is so thin. It's like a fraction of the thickness of, you know, the iPad Pro or the iPhone or any of the other devices with Face ID. Like the MacBook Pro lid is like, 2 millimeters thick, and the Face ID thing, if you like look at iFixit's teardown, it's almost the entire thickness of the iPhone that it is.
Oh, really? It takes up the entire... Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that. So yeah, how are they going to fit something that thick into an AirPod, which is already so small and packed full of technology? I just think that this prediction is totally... I mean, kind of
Well,
absurd, to be honest
I
with you.
think the one that fits in the AirPod wouldn't have to be as precise as the Face ID sensor. Like the Face ID sensor has to get like a detailed 3D map of your face, whereas it sounds like this wouldn't need to be as advanced of a sensor. So it could probably get away with making it smaller. But it still raises the question, like, what if you have long hair, and it covers up your ears? Then it wouldn't work. Like the gesture control on the Vision Pro works pretty well, but still sometimes I catch myself like holding my hand out like behind my head, and I'm like, why won't it tap? And it's like, oh right, it has to look at my hand for it to work. And that would just introduce a lot of variables, like sticking it in earbuds. Like, there are some people who just like put the earbuds in their ears upside down. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever see videos of people doing that? Like, I think Rudy Giuliani was like
Oh,
on like
dude,
a Zoom call or something.
I
AirPods are like pointing straight up like Shrek.
love
Some
that
people just can't
picture.
be helped, I guess.
I love
So-
that picture. Yeah, Lewis, go for it.
And this thing's talking about it, using it to help with the spatial audio, which they already do with what head motion sensors, right? I mean, is that
And the
not
Vision Pro
enough?
already has that, so I don't know what Quo means when he says that in the article.
Well, so do AirPods, right? I mean, AirPods
Yeah.
Pro have those motion sensors, so I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Very odd rumor. Seems like a very limited kind of a use case for things that you might need, but
Yeah, there's many other features I could think of that I think Apple would probably pursue before this, but who knows? We'll wait and see what happens. I mean, he has a pretty accurate record, but this is definitely one of the wackier ones that I've seen from him, and I don't really know. I mean, look, I hate to sound like such a pessimist. I just don't really know why people would want this. So, and to have such a specific use case that you could do gestures but maybe there's something that Apple is planning, 5 years from now, and this is a feature that they need to get to that point. So that could be it.